Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm gonna be taking over the Survivor Instagram story tonight, so make sure you all tune in. What's up, everybody? Ozzy here. Yes, I am wearing a shirt that I happen to wear on one of the seasons. Fans will know because it's green. That was on the show. So I'm preparing to get this show on the road.
We are going to have to
Rob's getting a lot of heat right now. A lot of heat.
put ourselves.
He's got the biggest target on his back, obviously, of anyone in the game.
If we do,
Just because, he's Rob. He's got that Godfather thing, Looks like Adam just made a huge mistake, right? Whoa, big steal a vote, and they gotta sneak into the other camp to steal it. That's incredible. I love it. All right, what are these guys doing with the spinning on the mud? That's ridiculous. All right, just to take it back real quick and answer a couple questions. I think so. This whole idea of new school versus old school, I don't necessarily buy it. Look, yeah, if you've played recently, then you might have a little more of an advantage because you know that there's twists and turns, but it's Survivor, all right? There's twists, there's turns. Maybe if you're one of the original players like Amber or or Rob, where they really have to depend on knowing that there's going to be a twist. There might be an advantage there, but I don't believe that there's really that much of a difference between new school and old school. It's just a way to kind of like divide up and build alliance, I guess. All right, a lot of people want to know what's my favorite challenge that I've ever played. Any challenge I win.
first to finish wins immunity.
All right, so they're about to run the challenge, and you know what? My money's on red. I think they got more athletic and not necessarily athletic. I think they're all athletic, but I think that there's some puzzle masters. Sophie, the puzzle is what always can change the game. My money's on Sophie. I'd be super surprised if anyone can beat her at a puzzle, only because she beat me. Who's it gonna be? Oh, God. All right, so it looks like Parvati's on the chopping block. But you know what? She's Parvati. She's not going home tonight. She's gonna figure out some way to kung fu this into, taking somebody else out. That's part. All right, a lot of people have asked me what has been one of my favorite rewards. I would have to say that in Cook Islands, we won a reward where we went to like a traditional, I believe it was called a tumaru, which is kind of like a luau. And Yule and I ate so much. It was incredible. I even drank a little bit of this like coconut like spirit, which was very good. It's very good. Okay, another question that a lot of people want to know is, what's been my favorite season that I've ever played? Cook Islands was incredible because it was the first time. But going back and playing South Pacific and, taking a crazy strategy of getting myself voted out onto Redemption Island and then going back to Redemption Island and then getting this close to winning the final immunity challenge and winning the game, that felt so good to me. So that was probably one of my favorite seasons. They're back at camp and it's serious. If they're smart, they'll take out a Rob. That would be the smart thing to do. I don't know what else, doesn't make sense to get rid of anyone else on this tribe. Get rid of Rob. He is the most dangerous. Well, maybe not the most dangerous, but he's one of the most dangerous. The rationale of voting Parvati out because she can bat her eyes, that's just ludicrous. Rob has his wife on edge of extinction. That's a huge advantage. Get rid of him. Adam. Oh, man. That's a little... Ooh, man. You better play that idol, son. All right, what do you guys think? Who's going home tonight? Is it going to be Adam or is it going to be Parvati? That's a tough one. If Adam gets a little bit of a sense, they could play the... All right, just getting a little bit of light because it's starting to get dark in California. Somebody asked me, what do I think about the fire tokens? And look, the thing about Survivor is it's just got to keep changing. It's got to keep evolving. It's got to keep fresh. And the fire tokens are, they're a reflection of kind of what's happening in society right now. You got the haves and you got the have-nots, which was a season, right? So now that you've got sort of like currency that's introduced, we're going to see class warfare. We're going to see a lot of the problems that we see in society. All right, who's got the best strategy so far? All right, that's a question for you guys. Who's got the best strategy so far? Based on what I've seen so far, I would say Yule has a really, really strong strategy. He's not on anyone's radar, not that we've seen. He's making relationships and inroads with a lot of people. And again, he's one of the most analytical that I've experienced and kind of well-rounded players. So I think Yule, Sophie, Kim, they are looking like the strongest players to me. All right, it's coming back on. But really quick, I just wanted to say that I am rooting for Natalie. She's probably my favorite player right now just because, well, she's awesome, but also the fact that she was the first out and now she's got to come up with this insane other strategy to, possibly get back in the game, I think is super fun. You gotta hand it to Rob. He's damn good, I respect it. He is great at this game. Vote him out, guys. Come on. Empty bunkers. People jumping in bunkers. Oh, man. I love Ethan, too. I love all these guys. They're all so damn entertaining. It's incredible. If anybody is wondering how to play Survivor, there are so many good lessons to learn watching this season. It's amazing. Jeff's reading the votes. Parvati, okay. 2 times in a row. Adam, Adam does not like that. Adam does not like that. He's not feeling good about this one. It's, Ethan. The side sneaky Ethan vote. Oh, I see what's going on. What's happening? Ethan, oh man, I'm sorry, buddy. Damn. Wow. Did I miss that, or did he give it to Parvati? He gave it to Parvati, right? Oh man. All right. The votes were just read, and unfortunately, Ethan was voted out. I love Ethan. He's such a great guy. And unfortunately, he, when you align with people like Rob and Parvati, sometimes you're just the nice guy shield. You know what I mean? Okay, one question that people ask is, what's the most surprising thing that I've seen so far this season? And just saw this episode where Sarah had the opportunity to sneak into the other camp and find an advantage. That is incredible. I want to see more of that, like ninja, battles. It's so cool. So bravo, guys. Okay, so one of the most popular questions that people asked me is, how do you How do you cope with getting so close to winning and losing twice? Well, not losing, but you know what I mean. Um, a lot of tears, a lot of introspection, and at the end of the day, you just want to accept that you played the best you could, that you enjoyed the game, you enjoyed each and every moment as much as you possibly could, and you got to be okay with that. Yeah, every once in a while when I'm looking at private islands I want to buy, would be nice to have a couple $1,000,000, but maybe next time. All right, so another big question that a lot of people want to know is, how do you play with a giant target on your back? Obviously in this season, there are some people that have much larger targets than others. Boston Rob and Sandra and Parvati and, to some extent, some of the other players. But, they are the ones that really have a lot of the attention. So the only thing that I could say is deflect as much as possible. Deflect, deflect, deflect. All right, another question that comes up constantly is the show scripted? How real is it? I mean, come on, guys. It is more real than you actually see. Yeah, sure, there's camera crews that are filming, but they don't stay where you're staying. They have a whole other production side of things that you don't even want to know about. It's not part of the game. The game itself is real. You got to survive out there. You got to build your shelter. If it rains, you're going to get wet. Bugs, getting cuts and scrapes. I mean, people get medevaced. It is real. So it's something that's a little annoying. I know a lot of reality TV is bull, is fake, is scripted, Survivor has the utmost integrity guaranteed of any. People always ask, how bad do people smell on the show? Well, some smell a lot worse than others, but hopefully people are getting in the ocean every day and are rinsing off all that funk. You know what I mean? So the answer is, just depends. Some people are just naturally stinky. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for all the questions, for tuning in, for watching. This was this was a lot of fun. I love Survivor. It's the greatest game ever played. To be able to be out there and to experience all the things that we get to experience, we're just so incredibly lucky. This season is shaping up to be one of the best seasons that's ever been played, hands down. All incredible players, all just making Survivor history. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to try and follow the season as much as possible. So stick with me. If you want to hear my opinions, then check me out. And so much gratitude to all the fans out there. What's going on, everybody? So, preparing for the East Coast feed to begin for Survivor. And I'm asking, what do you guys want to know? What questions do you have for me that I can answer while this amazing game is unfolding? One extreme caveat, guys. Don't ask me if I want to play again. I mean, the question's obvious, okay? Of course I would play again. All right, so stop asking me that. It's not up to me. Sorry if I'm upset right now. It's not up to me. It's up to Jeff. Tell Jeff.